Ooh, look at that sound! It looks crystal clear! And very delicious! That's the one! Yahoo! Huh? Is it just Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff. With sword comes shadow.
Hunter becomes the hunted.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't worry, don't say that. I only escaped I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it.
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh?
do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift? Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know.
Great! Paimon sugar frosted...
Jewelry's out of stock, but we have some new items in.
Hey there! A guy called Meng...
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you. Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything, here, this container is itself an antique, with at least a...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able... It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into... searching. This is what we should say. Excuse me, do you
Yes. How many?
It's not convenient to speak of no.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meet.
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the... At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon. One day, I believe it will overshadow all... Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in chorus. As such, I have been putting eye...
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the...
Wait! Was Virgo...
Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhi...
You weren't peeking...
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this... Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were, in the end, only 7 victors. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget, even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain... That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very... But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver.
Who's this enemy?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you...
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh,
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
that's because even the storytellers are talking about...
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest, if possible. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching... You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. Indeed, it seems that you understood what I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the TM, allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could— Wait, that's right. Speaking of
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this?
Yay! Paimon was— one of the sheets on that wall! Don't look at Paimon like that! One of these sheets of paper will sell— just imagine. Let's grab one! The biggest one! Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest— la 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a sigil of permission. Aw, that doesn't sound like— This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of— Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to research on the sigil of permission. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, you really think? Well, should we— Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says. That's way out of— Anyway, we'll see. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place— You give, you receive. There really were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper. And, they look really mad at us, too. Brace yourself.
The tides beckon.
Time to fulfill my duty.
Here we go.
No slacking off.
Don't blink.
Isn't time for a break yet.
Yahoo! Incoming.
Not breaking a sweat. This is bad. My duty at an end.
Think you can get away?
Roasted fry.
Change of plan.
This was well done.
Bow your head.
Feels clogged. Low. You'll get bossy by it. Close the descent.
Nowhere to hide.
Cut. One.
Speed of light. Hey! Let's play.
It's preserved. Oh no.
Time to go. Don't blink.
Silence.
Disgusting.
There are so many talismans here. Paimon's seen this pattern before. Oh, Paimon knows. But how did a relic of the Adepti and... Oh, that's right. Cloud Retainer said that when the talismans like that were... Maybe the Fatui are copying being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot thickens. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon. The last stop on our rite of parting preparations tour is... Let's go! Incoming!
Settle down.
Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Hey! Time for takeoff. Incoming. Don't blink.
Be sanctified.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Hey! That's everything. On to the next.
bow your head.
Don't blink! Higher, higher! Ears on fire!
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly. Yeah, her take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. She thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
No respect for the... Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that. It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the Jade Chamber. It's the second most important thing to her. Even if she ever gave...
The Jade Chamber is only second.
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui that. She said that after Rex Lapis was murdered, the Fatui have come...
That is how the Fatui have always been. It doesn't surprise me in the least. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be up.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies.
Glaze lilies? But why did we come all the way out here? Doesn't the garden in Yujing Terrace have some? Even Qingsa Village? Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flowers. Maybe we could ask her.
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by people. They won't do it all. Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful flower that listens to human song. Before the Archon War, Dihua Marsh was all dry land and fertile soil. But the war, of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and gardened by people in the city. But very wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them. Singing to...
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once she starts singing.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it. In adventuring, as in business, you always have to seize the opportunity while it's there. Procrastinating. Let's go.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Incoming.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long. The result seems to have surprisingly potent medicinal value. Let's collect what we can of these petals.
Well, that's nice and all, but will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately,
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face?
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised. Ah! That reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Sure.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget.
She's acting different from the first time we...
Oh, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed. When the Archon War came to its end 2,000 years ago, the first iteration of the Seven would gather in Liyue and drink with Rex Lapis. But yes, now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are of the current 7 Archons. The youngest is Sumeru's god of death. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 30...
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed...
Huh? Did you...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary. Well, let's say I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just...
We did...
Oh, so did you sing a song?
Indeed, I did. I know that...
Wow, so you really know your...
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it. Given the ease of picking glaze lilies, I think this was a fitting end to our tasks, in more ways than one.
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him starting a business.
I've had enough ventures. Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires no small amount of effort. And once business is... So you must be careful to take the time to step back and re-examine yourself.
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about time we head back to Liyue Harbor now.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for complete... Ad Astra... Ad Astra Ab...